Good evening, and welcome to race number 2 in Season 4 of FR Racing's Indy Racing World Series, presented by Rogue Energy. We're looking forward to an exciting race here tonight from FR Racing GP at Barber Motorsports Park. As we take a look at the track, we see Cardi in the number 59 car taking his qualifying. As today is a road course, we will be having an open qualification set up tonight instead of our normal 2 laps. As everyone's taking their last 3 minutes for qualification, let's go ahead and take a look at the racetrack information. So we're here tonight at Barber Motorsports Park. It is located in Birmingham, Alabama in the USA. It was opened in 2003 with a length of 2.38 miles with about 16 turns. Some notable things about this track is that races were held here since 2010. And since this is race number 2, we can take a look at the standings that we have so far after one race. So currently, Bill Cawley II leads with 51 points. Right afterwards, we have Derek Booker with 40 points, Ian Miller with 36 points, Erik Richardson with 35 points, Dale Mickelson 30 points, Gabe Rogers 28 points, Eric Mattingly with 26 points, Brian McKinney with 24 points, DJ Fluck with 22 points, Austin Johnson with 20 points, and Lucas Puntarelli with 19 points. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. This is race number 2 as we take a look at the schedule. We just had Homestead last week. We're currently at Barber, and our next race is not until 2 weeks from now on August 13th at Pocono. But let's make the most of it tonight. We have a fun road course to keep an eye out for in tonight's race. As we got about 2 minutes left of the session, let's give a quick shout out to our Wednesday night dash crew. They will be starting up their Season 10 Xfinity schedule on August 14th, right here on Stadium Scene TV. So keep an eye out for that. They are hosted on Wednesdays. Same time, just a 24 hours later. And a quick look at our at FR Racing's endurance schedule. Did you know we host a monthly free GT-style race on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Time? If you want to work on your GT racing or prep for an iRacing official event, join the FR Racing Discord via the link in the video description and let them know you're here for the GT race. These 45 and 90-minute sprint events are broadcasted right here on Stadium Scene TV. Our next one is August 31st. And this one will be a 90-minute endurance race at Indy. So if you are interested in that, please go ahead and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. And it will be broadcasted by me, Takato Timmerman, and DJ Fluck. So if you'd like to either watch or participate, please join our Discord. We'd love to have you join and have you as part of the team. Anyways, as we are wrapping up qualification, let's take a look at some things to look out for tonight's race. So we are racing 45 laps here. The fuel window is looking around lap 25, so we're looking at one stop for all the drivers. There is no full course caution if there is an incident, unless it's really big and total disaster. But other than that, it will be partial cautions, I believe. Or actually, sorry. Correction. There will be no cautions, and they will have to switch tires between alternate and primary tires. And because this is our first race here, there has been no previous winner. So keep an eye out for our new winner, or our inaugural winner for this course. And it looks like the qualification is done. Let's see who will be in the top spot. As of right now, unofficially, it looks like Ian Miller in the number 48 car is our lead driver, with Puntarelli in second place, Rogers in third, and Mickelson in fourth. Carty in fifth, Richardson in sixth, Booker in seventh, Mattingly in eighth, McKinney in ninth, Fluck in 10th, and Cawley the second in 11th. I think they will do a short parade lap if they do have one. And if they do, we will drag a driver. We'll do a pre-race interview. But if it's immediate start, immediate green flag from the get-go, we will probably leave them in the driver's chat so they can communicate and make sure that everything is going well and they can communicate off the start. Looks like we have our order. And let's take a look and see. So we got Miller leading us off with Carty in second, Booker in third, and I don't see it anymore. It is gone. So give me a moment. I think we might have a full lap parade lap. Yes, I think we will. So I will bring in one of the drivers for an interview, a pre-race interview. So we have in first Miller, second Carty, third Booker, fourth Puntarelli, fifth Rogers, sixth place Richardson, seventh place McKinney, eighth place Mickelson, ninth place Mattingly, 10th place Fluck, and 11th place Cawley the second. Tonight will be an interesting race. According to some of the drivers, it's pretty slippery out there, and it was interesting to try to get used to the track. But once they got a handle of it, it sounded like that it was a lot of fun to drive. So we'll probably bring Ian into the broadcast as they start their parade lap around the course. Hey Ian, do you have a copy? Ian, do we have a copy? Ooh, I don't think we hear him. So we'll put him back. Oh, hey, there you go.
Hey, yes. Sorry, herd weirdness.
Oh, no worries, no worries. How's it going today? You feeling pretty good about tonight's race?
Yeah, as long as I can manage the rear tires well, I think we've got a good shot at this.
Sweet. So what's your strategy tonight here at Barber?
Run the car till it's out of fuel, fill it back up, put on new tires.
Sounds like a plan. We'll keep an eye out for you. Well, good luck tonight and have fun.
Well, thank you.
And that was Ian Miller in the number 48 car. I love that strategy. As you can see him right there on the right side of your screen. He will be leading tonight's race. That is one fun strategy to run. So we'll see how it goes, how it turns out for him. It looks like we are getting around. I'm not sure which turn anymore. I thought I did. I think this is... I gotta go to the blimp view. Let's see here. Oh, that didn't really help too much. Let's see. Ooh, we got a... Looks like we might have a blinker or something there. Oh, look at that big spider there, too. Whoa. Hope you are not afraid of spiders. Didn't realize we would have some special guests on the broadcast or on the course. And it looks like they are entering turn 13 and going into turn 14 now. And we will be getting ready for the green flag right here as we pass the front stretch. And I'm sorry if I don't get the turn numbers right. There are 17 turns total, so forgive me. As green flag is gone, is waving, and the race has started. 10:19 p.m. Eastern Time is when the race has started. Ooh, and looks like we got a Cardi potentially blinking out. Cardi is running the number 59 car, started in second place. Hopefully he can stay in. It looks like Mickelson is also... something happened with Mickelson and he is out of the race for now. Hopefully we'll see him back in the race soon. As we are watching Miller go around the corners here. This racetrack's a little interesting. As everyone said, there's some smooth portions and it kind of rolls with the flow pretty nicely. But it's interesting in the counting sense, as turn 7 has a turn 7 and then a turn 7A and a turn 7B. And then we have one more, which is turn 14 and turn 14A. Turn 14 and 14A are, I would say, kind of part of the same turn. One's at a slightly less of an angle and then another one at a sharper angle. And then turn 7, there is a chicane, which makes it fun, especially for all the drivers to try to navigate through. But with my insider notes, as I like to call them, there's a good combination of high-speed corners and slow corners, as we see Ian Miller and Derek Booker, the number 48 and number 5 car, go through one of the slow corners there. Testing has shown that primary tires have slightly less grip compared to the secondary tires, which is interesting. Ooh, and we have a couple drivers that are their cars are kind of acting up interestingly. As we saw Booker, who was in second place, drop down to 10th place. I think his internet may have booted him from the race or reset his car, which is a bummer. So he will be in the pits and may start a lap down. So now in second place we have Puntarelli in the number 85 car. So something to keep an eye out for is also if drivers will try to save their tires on the alternates for the grip levels before they switch over to the primaries, since they will have to go back and forth between the two sets of tires. Let's go take a look around the field. Let's go take a look at second place. Second place is our rookie driver, Lucas Puntarelli. He is in the number 85 car, and he's currently sitting in second place. I got to talk to him a little bit before the race, and he was saying how this is a tough road course to try to understand and to get a handle of. But once he got a handle of it, he said it just runs pretty smoothly and just drives with a flow. That's something that Ian Miller was saying, who's currently leading the race. And right behind the number 85 car, we have the number 59 car of Cardi. Drake Cardi. He is our other rookie driver who we did not get to see in our last race. And we are lucky. We're happy to have him here. So this is his first race of the season right here at Barber. This is race number 2 for the Indy Racing World Series. So it's good to have him. Good to have a fresh face, a new rookie. It's good to see two of the top 3 drivers so far in this race being rookies. In fourth place, we have Rogers, Gabe Rogers. He's also a rookie. And he's sitting about, looks like 7.5 seconds behind the 85 and the 59 car. He's currently sitting in 4th place. And looks like he's got a pretty smooth flow going for him tonight so far. And then in 5th place, we have Erik Richardson, the number 13 car. Looks like he's rocking some the FR Racing livery. In 6th place, we have Brian McKinney and the number 8 car. Let's see if we can get a close-up view of his car. Looks like it's a Hendricks livery. Looks pretty nice. In 7th place, we have DJ Fluck in the number 88 car. And he is running the Rogue Energy car, it looks like. The white and blue one. In 8th place, we have Eric Mattingly. Oh, it looks like he is running his Lego car, but he may have had a small spin out. Hopefully he can go to the pits and get a quick repair in. I believe there is one quick repair, as we always do, in this race tonight. And I think a lot of the drivers will be using it tonight. And in 10th place, we have Collie II, who won our previous race at Homestead. He's currently in 10th place, running a lap behind. Yeah, these road courses are tough to drive and tough to race. So I'm happy to be here in the broadcast instead of driving the road course. Although I should probably get some practice in to try to be better at racing some cars and having some fun on the course with some of these drivers. And then in 11th place, we have Dale Mickelson. He is also a rookie this season. He's driving in this nice Red Bull car. And his numbers are triple threes. 333. But I think triple threes is sticking for me, so I think I might keep it as triple threes for him. And we'll go back to having the AI control the camera again. It looks like we are tracking McKinney, who's slowly chasing down Richardson, sitting about 3/4 of a second behind, passing all the spiders. I'm not sure if the spiders are a real thing in the actual race course, but it's a little interesting. Maybe it's an Easter egg that iRacing has for this course. Not sure. It's kind of a cool addition in my opinion. Unless you're not a big fan of spiders, then I would not be a big fan of them. It looks like we cut over to Ian Miller real quickly as he passed Collie II. And we'll go back with McKinney as he gets pretty close to passing Richardson here. As they go through a fast straightaway and enter into one of the corners. It looks like this is the chicane. So turn 7, 7A, and 7B as they go into turns 8. And go back into a fast straightaway before they enter turn 9 and 10. And then another straightaway into turn 11 and 12. Got a pretty close race here between these two drivers. These will be a place to keep an eye out for. Looks like Richardson took that one a little wide. And McKinney tried to take advantage, but was unable to close the gap. And right behind these two drivers is the number 5 car of Derek Booker, who started in 3rd place tonight. Had some issues with, I'm assuming, his internet, and is currently a lap down. And will probably be trying to unlap himself the race tonight. Remember, there is no caution here tonight unless a very big incident happens, as we see the 13 car's front tires lock up a little bit there. So there will be no lucky dog. I don't think there will be any lucky dogs here tonight, as the number 5 car takes the inside of the number 8 car. And gets around the 8 car, which gives a little bit of breathing room for the 13 car. As the 8 car is now 1.3 seconds behind the 13 car. Let's hop on board with Booker and keep an eye out on him as he goes on the inside to get around the 13 car of Richardson. And it looks like the 8 car and the 13 car are back close together again. It looks like the number 48 car of Miller is catching up to these two drivers. And we'll potentially see these two cars lapping each other. Oh, and it looks like McKinney had a small spin out here and will allow the gap to widen to 3.5 seconds. As we see here, looks like Fluck in the number 88 car is going into the pits. Ooh. Ouch. We'll hop on board with Miller. We'll watch him do his do the backstretch of the race. It looks like, and then we'll hop on board with him and take a look and see what it's like as they go. I see he's driving on lap 10 with 36 more laps to go. So if this race tonight follows the Rio Indy race, there should be plenty of, not plenty, but several passing opportunities. So keep an eye out for that. And we will definitely keep an eye out for, I will be keeping an eye out for potential passing areas. I know we'll see a lot of lap traffic. And with lap traffic, we'll see Ian Miller. Ian Miller, the number 48 car, the 59 car, and the 85 car probably all pass other drivers, and we'll see where they take their opportunity to pass. This is the first time the Indy Racing World Series has visited this track. At 45 laps and a fuel window of 25, it should lead to a tire race for the end. And the multiple chicane turns should be a fun watch for tonight's race. And it looks like the 48 car is going into the front stretch, and we will hop on board as he passes the tower and starts lap 12. Enter turn 1, here's turn 2, into turn 3. Lots of elevation change here. Into turn 4, let's quick straightaway, right into turn 5. And into a slight angle of turn 6, another speed area. As we enter turn 7, turn 7A, and turn 7B, into turn 8. Now another fast stretch of the road, into a small chicane of turn 9 and 10, and then into turn 11, where we get into a slower part of turn 12, and then we'll see the 48 car slow down here into turn 13, 14, and 14A. And then get into turn 15, and then that is one lap around the course. As we are on board watching Mickelson in the 333's car with the Red Bull livery. And then following Colley the second as Booker is going for the pass here. Looks like Collie II did let him go. Ooh, look at those spiders. Sorry. Shouldn't be distracted by some spiders. Some eight-legged creatures, but gotta say, you know, they're interesting. They're definitely an eye catcher for me. So hope everyone's having a good night and enjoying this race here tonight. Just wanted to remind everyone that this race is presented by Rogue Energy. Rogue Energy focuses on 4 product lines: hydration, energy, shake, and extreme, their pre-workout. They are a gaming company at heart and offer high-quality products as an alternative to traditional sugary energy drinks. Check out their product line and don't forget to use our promo code FRRacingOnline. Save 10% using our promo code. As we slowly get to the fuel window, let's open up the things to watch out for. Fuel window's around lap 25, so we got just about 10 more laps. They do have to switch compounds, so between the alternate and the primary tires, as I stated earlier. As I stated earlier, the primary tires don't have as much grip as the alternate tires, but that might cause some of these drivers to have tire wear a lot quicker and sooner. So that is something to keep an eye out for. They do have to change it. There are no cautions. So if an accident happens in front of any of the drivers, they will have to just avoid it. As we see McKinney in the number 8 car there, Fluck in the number 88. And it looks like, and that looks like Miller in the 48 car is catching up to McKinney and Richardson. Let's hop on board with the 59 car rookie driver Cardi, as he's slowly catching up to the 48 car. Looks like we'll have a good race for the lead here with 31 laps to go. We're currently on lap 15. Lots of good racing so far from a lot of the drivers. As see the number 59 car do a little bit of lawn care there. It looks like there is a car. Nope, there is no car separating the 48 car from the 59 car, as they are 1 second apart, less than a second apart. We'll see if this lap traffic will cause any incidents or any blockage for the 59 car to potentially catch up to the 48 car and pass. Looks like the looks like the 59 car came in a little hot, ran into the 8 car, and looks like they were able to get through without too much of an incident there. I'm not sure if tire wear has anything to do with it, or if a little bit of aggressive driving by the 59 car. That is the rookie driver Drake Carty, as he runs into the number 8 car Brian McKinney, who's currently fighting for 5th place with Erik Richardson in the number 13 car. And I think we take a quick look at what happened there, as I try to go back to where it happened. So we'll take a view from the inside of, there you go. Ooh, looks like his tires locked up and unfortunately ran into McKinney there. We'll go back a little bit, see what happened here from McKinney's perspective. As we can see, we can't see the 59 car there, and it looks like they made contact with a tire. So I think hopefully they'll be able to get off with not too much damage. Let's take a look again, a little closer. Oh yeah, it looks like the rear tires, the rear tire of 59 car and the front tire of the 8 car made a little bit of contact, but hopefully nothing too bad. As we'll try to get back to the live view of the race. And it looks like even after that incident, the number 8 car of Brian McKinney was able to pass the 13 car of Richardson. As we are back live. It looks like Richardson's not too far behind the 8 car. As we are on board with Booker, the number 5 car. As he is on, he was kind enough to let me know that the car's name is Speed Racer. In English, it's called Speed Racer. So it was good to know. I did take note of that. I have that on my sheet of paper, my cheat sheet here. And he's currently a lap down. Looks like the 48 car, the 59 car, the 85 car, and the 11 car are all on the lead lap, while the rest of the drivers are currently behind a couple laps by at least 1 lap. This course is tough, as we saw on the racetrack information. There are a total of 15 turns, not counting the A and the B turns. If we count the A and the B turns, we have 18 corners here tonight. This is our first time racing here, and this is our first road course of the season. I believe there are 2 or 3 road courses total during this whole season. As I pull up the schedule here, I believe Long Beach is another road course. I believe Indianapolis will be in the will not be in the road course configuration. Kansas isn't. Nashville. I'm going backwards. I'm going from the bottom up. If you were wondering, don't remember what Nashville looks like. Long Beach is definitely a road course. Phoenix is not. Michigan isn't. Twin Ring Motegi. I don't know if you would consider Twin Ring to be a road course or not. It could be. I'm not well versed in my road course versus circle racing. But yeah, this is one of the road courses that we are racing for the Indy Racing World Series of Season 4. And we can see a lot of we can see the strengths and the weaknesses of some of the drivers. You know. Road courses take a lot more time and a lot more knowledge, I guess is one way to put it, but a lot more practice to be able to race it efficiently and remembering each corner and how they act and how much throttle to put down, where to brake, how to enter it. It all becomes a little tough. Something that I'm not very good at, and that's why I'm here in the broadcast instead. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm glad that you all were able to make it, and happy that we can broadcast this race to you all right here on Stadium Scene TV. See a lot of supporters for the 85 car. So let's go ahead and hop on board with the 85 car here. It looks like he just passed a whole bunch of lap traffic. The 85 car, Puntarelli, is currently sitting about 13 seconds behind the 59 car. It looks like he is catching up to the number 13 car of Richardson. Oh, and we have a pit. Looks like the 59 car has pitted for fresh tires, maybe a compound change of tires, and definitely more fuel. Stay on board with the 85 car as he eyes down the 13 car here. As he enters into turn 6. Down this fast straightaway. Enters into turn 7. Turn 7A. And turn 7B. Oh, it looks like we got DJ Fluck in the booth. Hey DJ, how's it going?
I had too much damage. I already used my fast repair, and I am done for the evening, so I have to withdraw from the race, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer. But hey, we're happy to have you on the broadcast, though.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Time to go crash the booth. So yeah, there is no grip whatsoever out on that track right now. It's showing a track temp of 134 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's a hot one.
Whoa, yeah, that's pretty hot. And did the either compound doesn't really work too well for the grip?
Oh, the primary is awful. It was slipping and sliding everywhere. The alternate wasn't too bad, but after I had my first incident, I got run into from behind around lap 8 or so by Drake in the 59. It was just, I was lapped. I was trying to get out of his way, and I just didn't get out of his way fast enough, and he just kind of popped me from behind.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So used my fast repair there, took my compound change, and just the primary. I wish I could go back to the alternate, but.
So, for tonight's race, as long as you change the tires once and maybe do a lap, can you change back to the other tire compound?
Yeah. I believe you only have to run one lap, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
The other compound, but strategically, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to run one lap and pit again. But looking at right now, most everybody's on the primary except for, looks like Brian and Bill and Lucas and Dale are on the alternates right now. Erik Richardson is actually one of the few started on the primary. I don't think he is pit yet, but he should be coming up, getting ready to pit here shortly.
Yeah, lap 25 is about like the window that I have on my my cheat sheet here on my notes. So we'll keep an eye out for him and see if he goes into the pits. Currently, Erik Richardson is currently sitting in 5th place, about one lap down from Miller. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty close race for the top 3, or it was earlier in the race. And it's good to see a lot of the rookies actually up there, up top. Got a good field for the road courses. Oh.
Just locked up.
Oh no.
Oh no. And there goes Erik. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, careful, Erik. Careful, Erik. Careful, Erik. Oh no.
Oh.
Shit. Careful, Erik.
Oh.
Careful, Erik. I hope you caught that live.
Oh yeah. We yeah, we got it live. Oh yeah, we got him live. Oh. Oh, I think that was Puntarelli in this number 85 car. Oh no, he's gonna Hopefully he has a quick repair left.
Yeah, he's gonna try to. That's the absolute worst spot to do that. He's gonna try to milk it around.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like his tires are a little off too. Hope he can make it. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Looks like Booker ran into the back of McKinney there.
I'm sitting in Lucas's cockpit view. It's taking a lot of effort to turn that wheel. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Brian and Derek. He might make it around.
I think so. He's doing pretty good controlling the car right now, so. Yeah, it looks like... oh, yeah, he's doing pretty good. I don't want to be blamed for announcer jinx, and we got a lot of number 85 fans in the chat, too, so, watching the broadcast tonight, so.
And
Don't blame me.
Back to the pits.
Oh, yeah.
He made it back to the pits, okay.
Well, it looks like Erik also had a quick repair, so he was able to get back onto the course pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think that might have been Lucas that Erik almost popped coming around there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he almost popped a couple people there.
Well, the thing is, when he was trying to turn himself around, I had on my view, my camera, I had it on TV too, so I could see the cars coming off in the distance as Erik was trying to turn himself around to get back onto pit road. And you could just see it like, oh no, this is going to be bad.
Yeah, we had him on the blimp view, so we saw it all. We're up in the sky, and yeah, got to see that interesting turnout. But
oh, we got Brian.
oh yeah, looks like he's a little beaten up there too. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to limp it back into the course or into the pits. Looks like he's missing a nose cone. Oh, and there's
18 laps to go, roughly.
Yeah, on lap 27, 19 laps to go.
Hope this doesn't turn into the Ian Miller hour. I mean, Ian's a great driver and all, but hope somebody give him a challenge here.
Yeah, looks like the 85 car's back out there racing. He's a lap down now, but hopefully he'll be able to ruffle some feathers and maybe.
This is a tough track.
Yeah, I was talking to the drivers before the race, and they were telling me that, or actually, the 85 driver was telling me that it's one of the hardest road courses that we could have picked for the first road course of the season.
Blame Erik. Blame Erik. I'm throwing Erik under the bus for this one.
But the 48 driver Miller was quick to say that once you get the flow going, it's actually a pretty fun course to drive. So.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he was saying once you get the flow, get the brakes and the speed going, it's just the rhythm you got to find. So, not that I would ever find that rhythm.
Yeah, right. As I didn't either. Thing is, during practice, I mean, I was running 111, 112, and I just couldn't feel comfortable enough really pushing it because it just, especially through some of those, those high-speed turns, I just felt like I was going to lose it every single time.
Yeah, and I guess it doesn't help with the track temp being so high and so hot.
No.
That just
when I
adds.
practiced that, I don't remember what my track temp was during practice, but it was not 133 degrees Fahrenheit.
I don't think you could even really get that setup going for you on a practice. It looks like the 85 car was able to pass the 13 car there. Oh no. It looks like the 85 car's back. I had a lot of blinkers tonight so far.
Yeah. We during the pace laps, I was right behind Dale Mickelson, and Dale disappeared from the track and ended up disconnecting.
Yeah, it's good to have him back onto the course though. He's currently sitting in ninth place, about 6 laps down, but still going strong.
I mean, he lost a good 3 or 4 laps just from his disconnect and having to come back into the session, which is unfortunate because
Yeah.
he's running pretty well.
Yeah, he started off after qualifying in 8th place, so it was a bummer that we weren't able to see him have a chance tonight.
Oh, we just had a lockup. Brian McKinney.
Ooh. I missed it. Yeah, we see the rear wing kind of damaged.
Dangling there.
Yeah.
Also far from the pits right now. I don't know if he still has a fast repair left, but
I'm not sure either. Right now, it actually looks like the number 5 car Booker's giving the number 59 car of Drake Carty a run for his money. It's pretty close. Oh, never mind. Booker just went into the pits. I take that back.
yeah.
But he was right behind the 59 car. So. But yeah, Drake Carty, first race of the season for him. Is doing pretty good, considering, rookie driver, second place. First race of the season for him. I'd say a pretty good showing by the rookies tonight. Second, third, fourth place. It's nice to see the rookies succeeding.
Derek is exiting the pits. It looks like he is back on the alternate tire.
Oh. Are there a lot of drivers out there on the primary tires currently?
No. Most everybody shifted back. Gabe, Eric Mattingly, Bill, Drake. They are still on the. Actually, I think Bill's withdrawn from the session. Eric Mattingly looks like is also withdrawn from the session.
It's a tough course.
Three cars out so far. This is more of a survival than a race. It seems like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. I couldn't. There's no way I could be out there being half as successful as you were out there. I think I would have been gotten the meatball flag in a tow like 2 laps in. Yeah, Ian's doing real good right now, the lead car. Looks like we might have a race between the number 5 and the 13 car. Although there is a lap traffic of the triple threes of Mickelson between them. So I'll be interesting to keep an eye out for.
So I want to give a quick shout out here. Over the weekend, Ian Miller, along with Mike Moore Jr., who's raced with us before previously, and Mark Vickers and Hunter Hughes entered the 24-hour Spa, and they got up to as high as second place.
Oh, wow.
During the 24 hours. They unfortunately ended up having to withdraw after about 13 hours. When it started raining, the quality of driving, let's just say, decreased, as you might expect.
Disappeared.
But yeah, they walked out of there 36th out of 49.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's...
I think this would be a good time to shout out our endurance practices, or our GT Sprint Series. I did say it early in the broadcast, but did you know we host a monthly free GT-style race on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Time? If you want to work on your GT racing or prep for an iRacing official event, join the FR Racing Discord via the link in the video description and let them know you're here for the GT race. These 45-minute and 90-minute sprint event broadcasts are broadcasted right here on Stadium Scene TV. Our next one is August 31st. It looks like it is a 90-minute session, and it's
Yes.
at Indy. So that'll be fun, and it's broadcasted by me and you, DJ.
That's right. It'll be the two of us on the broadcast that morning.
So that'll be fun. It's always a good time watching some endurance racing in the morning.
We didn't have a session last month.
No, we didn't.
iRacing's had a few problems in the last month. Some, not their fault, but well, that's right. August is Indy. September is the one we still have to figure out where we're going. But we so in the month of July, iRacing's had their servers attacked a couple times, and they had to take the service down, which happened
Right
during
before
the
our
overnight
race.
hours. Yeah, right before we were supposed to start our spa practice session, and I mean, what were we, 5 minutes from launching, and
Oh, yeah.
they took the servers offline. We ended
Yep.
up having to postpone, and
Yeah, that was a bummer.
but then I don't know how it impacted you, but my last Friday was absolutely miserable.
Oh yeah, mine was miserable too. Not as I was able to log in. I didn't have the blue screen of death. And for context for some of the viewers that may have not heard about what happened on Friday, crowd strike.
I think most have heard by now.
I think so too, but just in case some of our viewers haven't, CrowdStrike had decided to post an update for all the Microsoft computers and servers, and didn't test it on their own systems, which
It was
led
a one-line.
to
It was a one-line typo that shut down half the world. Basically.
actually. There's a little more detail about that. Like, there's more information that came out recently. That one line of code was actually embedded a long time ago, and it was just a ticking time bomb before it got. It's interesting. I won't bore the viewers here, but I'm a little bit of a computer geek sometimes, and I kind of run into the rabbit hole, and I ran into the rabbit hole for this one.
It's unreal that. I mean, it's a little scary that a mistake by one company, it crippled three major airlines, numerous healthcare networks, banks. It was rough, and for somebody who had to support through this mess, it was a long day Friday.
Yes, it was. I had to make a lot of phone calls as I was getting. I mean, it was nice because it was a little quieter on the. I work in the insurance side, so it's a little quieter because I wasn't the only one who was affected by it. So there wasn't a lot of requests, but the requests that we did get was a little tough. But luckily, it looks like everything's a lot smoother now. It's going well.
But hey, if you could get to your cell phone, or you were one of the lucky ones who could boot your laptop up, you could get to Microsoft Teams and your email.
No problem, which was a very disappointing day for me when I woke up in the morning. I saw Twitter, or X, I guess, now called X.
No, it's Twitter. We're calling it Twitter.
Yeah, all right, cool. And I saw that Microsoft, there was an outage. I'm like, yes, no work today. This is going to be a great day. And of course, what does my laptop do? Boots up like normal. I can access my email and my Teams, no problem. I can access every single program I need, no problem. Just couldn't send out any external emails. And man, when I tell you I was disappointed, I was a little disappointed.
I was watching, me being the old person I am, I was watching the news before I went to bed on that Thursday night, and the news broadcast was messed up. They couldn't put any of their graphics up because of the outage. And they're they're trying to explain it. They're like, we don't really know much right now. And I know the company I work for uses CrowdStrike. And I was just thinking to myself, oh, tomorrow's gonna suck so bad. But I'm like, nothing I can do about it now. So I went to bed and I got up the next morning and I sat down. And I'm like, all right, got the fire extinguisher. Let's go.
Yeah, I walked into a forest fire with that fire extinguisher, it sounds like.
But anyway, shout out to all the IT people. We're bored you guys to death enough talking about this.
Yeah, big shout out to them. I can't imagine how much overtime they put into it. So
You know, especially with iRacing and all the heat they've taken over the month on things they honestly couldn't completely control, and then this happens on top of it. It just, you know, it just shows you, like, iRacing, they got themselves back up again, and
They've been able to brush themselves off pretty good a couple times, so. We might be watching an unlap unfold on screen right now on live. 8 laps to go. We're on lap 38 out of 45. The number 85 car, who's currently a lap down in second place, is chasing down the lead driver of Ian Miller in the number 48 car. Getting pretty close. As long as there's
pushing it the last few laps.
Yeah, he's been pushing hard, and it's gonna be close. But I think he has a chance. 8 more laps to go.
I mean, you never know.
The lap traffic always makes it tough with the in these races, I feel like. Are they both on the compound tire?
Lucas is
Or not
definitely on
compound.
the alternate tire, and
Okay.
it looks like Ian is actually on the primary right now.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like the 85 car, Lucas Puntarelli, is gaining on Miller here. As we go into turn 7, 7A and 7B, into turn 8. Yeah, he's getting closer and closer. Got 7 more laps to go. Yeah, as tough as this road course has been for a lot of the drivers, I feel like there's been a lot of good racing tonight.
Myself excluded.
I don't know. I would say you had a pretty good run out there.
Yeah, it's just just getting the feel for it, trying to adjust, and you know, I had that unfortunate first incident that I had to use my fast repair on lap 8, and then you know, I just went off track and caught one of those kind of corners where the wall is like segmented, and the you know, a little further down it sticks out a little bit farther, and it just wedged it right into the corner, and immediately I hit that and I knew I was done. But I had to sit through the tow in 50 seconds or whatever it was, and they're like, nope, you were done. So coming up on the schedule for this series next week, we're heading to actually no.
No, we got 2 weeks off, and
right.
we'll be at
7th.
Pocono on August 13th.
Oh, is it 13? Really?
That's what I have.
That's right. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, we'll
I
be
was looking at the wrong date.
yeah we'll be doing 60 laps at Pocono on August 13th. So that'll be a fun race.
That's
I guess
another one where if it that you know, especially when you get into like the tunnel turn and you take that, you know, you have a combination of a hot track, it can get very, very messy very quickly. But I am looking desperately to get back onto an oval.
Is Pocono a road course?
No, it's
Okay.
the tricky triangle. But
Okay.
Our other trip to the road course coming up this season will be at Long Beach, and we'll get to use the street tire for the first time.
Ooh.
Which, in limited testing of it so far, it's different. It's I don't know how to explain it yet. I don't have enough seat time with it, but it's you can't drive it the same way as you would the regular alternate tire.
Interesting. Good to know. Well, if you're interested in seeing how the race goes at Long Beach, join us on September 17th. Right here at Stadium Scene TV.
Also, just finished the Wednesday night dash season. We'll be taking some time off there. We'll be coming back August 14th. The first time running the Xfinity Series.
Yes.
heading to Kansas Speedway. So yeah, with the future of the ARCA car in iRacing, to be determined, because they've been hinting at a replacement for that. We figured, you know what, let's just switch it up, and now we got the ladder of NASCAR where you've got Cup, Truck, and Xfinity, even though it's kind of out of order there, but whatever.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I mean, we've had a lot of good racing over on that side, on the Wednesday night Dash series. So
We've got a lot of intermediate, mile and a half tracks. We've got Iowa mixed in there on the schedule. It may look a little redundant, but the racing should be really good. And,
yeah.
You're looking to get into that series. You can learn more at frracingonline.com/WND.
About 3 more laps to go. Lap 43 of 45. The 85 car is getting real close to passing the 48 car. He had a couple times where the tires locked up a little bit and slowed him down a little, but
And the official iRacing schedule this week, the Class B Indy car is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And I want to say this is outside of the special event Indy 500. This is, I think, the first official. I could be wrong, but I think this is the first time that Indy's been on the official oval schedule for IndyCar since the contract returned earlier this year.
oh, interesting. Sounds like it'll be a full schedule then.
Indy always brings out a lot of drivers.
Let's see if the 85 car will get a little more aggressive with 2 laps to go. Try to get around the number 48 car. I feel like in all our series, as the laps get down to closer and closer to the checkered flag, everyone gets a lot more aggressive, and it's a lot more fun to watch near the tail end. Just because we start seeing the elbows sticking out and start defending a lot harder.
Just to give you an idea, a little while ago, they had 7 splits of IndyCar racing with 24 drivers in each split except for 2 of them.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, when they lost that contract and they had the very generic schedule, and they're putting like Talladega and Daytona on the schedule. Tell you what, you take this car out on the high bankings, and it's terrifying. It's absolutely, even in a simulator, it's terrifying.
I bet. Well, looks like the white flag is waved. This is the final lap. This is for all the marbles for the 85 car to try to get around the 48 car. Let's see what he does. Looks like there's a bigger gap now. Yeah. It's good to see that someone's given Ian a run for his money. The number 48 car. Because when the 85 car was not there, the 59 car gave the 48 car a run for his money. Oh! There he goes!
There you go. Ian's like, nope, I am not risking this.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Let you call the finish here.
And the checkered flag is out. Our unofficial race results are in. First place, Ian Miller, the number 48 car. Second place, Pitarelli in the number 85 car. Third place, Carty in the number 59 car as he spins out. Fourth place, Booker and the number 5 car. And there's a couple drivers still out racing. Haven't quite finished yet. Next car to cross the finish line will be the number 8 car of McKinney, as we see him on the home stretch and passes the checkered flag and ends. Brian McKinney ends in 7th place. As we see, it's going to be close between the 13 car of Richardson and the 11 car of Rogers, all the way to the front, the home stretch. And the 13 car Richardson will take home 5th place. And Rogers in the 11 car will take home 6th place. Looks like looks like that is all the drivers. So our unofficial results are in. As you can see on the screen here, 1st place Ian Miller, 2nd place Lucas Pintorelli, 3rd place Drake Carty, 4th place Derek Booker, 5th place, there goes my screen. 5th place, where is it? Erik Richardson. Oh, you got it on your screen?
I got to check it. 6th place, the number 11 of Gabe Rogers. 7th place, the 8 of Brian McKinney. 8th place, the 333 of Dale Mickelson. 9th place, the 31 of Bill Colley. 10th place, we'll skip that guy. He was terrible. Me, aka me. So I'm not bashing someone else. And then 11th place in the 23, Eric Mattingly.
That was a fun race to watch tonight, and currently we have 3rd place driver Drake Carty. Welcome to the broadcast booth, Drake. Nice job tonight. How did everything feel?
Thank you. It was good. I really love this Indy car here at this track. It's really nice to drive. Really fun track, but couldn't really put it together tonight for the win. But I'll take a top 3.
Yeah, that was some good quality driving from you. We had DJ in the booth earlier, and he was saying how the track got really warm. Oh yeah, he's still here. But
and Drake, I'm sorry, man. I was trying to get out of the way on that incident where you hit me from behind. It was like, crap. Hope it didn't cause too much damage there, but it looked like it didn't affect your race too much.
Nah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Some of the lappers were a little bit difficult to get around, but it's part of the race.
Any strategy you went with tonight, and did it work pretty well or not so well?
Well, the first stint was working really well. I was trying to save tires, but also catch the leader at the same time on the soft tires. I was trying to get it to lap 20 about, and then come in for the harder tires and make it last to the end. But I wrecked in the last lap of my first stint, so it kind of ruined my strategy. And then I had front wing damage from the second stint, so I had to come back in and pit again for front wing and wheels or tires. So the last part of it was just push as hard as I could.
Oh yeah, and that turned out to be 3rd place. So congratulations on that. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's race, or give a shout out to?
Thank you to Ibach Springs, DG Motorsports, and all my supporters. Thank you.
Well, congratulations on your race tonight. 3rd place. That's a pretty good one, and your first race of the season too.
Yep. So it's a good way to start the season.
Oh yeah. All nice job tonight, and we'll see you 2 weeks in Pocono.
Yep, I'll see you there. Thank you.
Hey Lucas, do you have a copy?
What's up?
Congratulations on your 2nd place finish. That's some great driving tonight by you.
Yeah, thanks. It was I wasn't really confident, honestly, going into this track, because it's like honestly my first race, like proper race at Barber. So I was like pretty surprised qualifying really high up, and then my pace as well. Like just even though I wasn't as close as I'd like to be to the top 2, but still it was good enough to get P2. And yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you started the race off in 4th place, made your way around. And, it looked like you were teetering between 2nd and 3rd place, and ended up in 2nd place. So.
Yeah, I even had a chance possibly to stay on the lead lap for a lot more, but unfortunately on the 2nd lap after starting my stint on the primaries, I spun and got front wing damage, so I had to pit. But luckily that let me go back onto the alternate. So from there, with the alternates, I was just flying and managed to finish on the lead lap at least.
Yeah, you did. You got Ian on that last lap. Nice job on that. What was your race strategy and your plan for tonight's race?
Just keep it on the track, because during practice I was having a lot of issues, but I was just happy just be as mistake free as possible.
Also, want to give you a quick shout out for giving Ian a pretty hard run in the last couple laps. So nice job on that too.
Yeah, we were having fun there.
Looked like it. Anyone you want to give a shout out or thank for tonight's race?
Probably all my friends that I invited to the stream. I'm not sure, you probably saw them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, good to get some views in the stream.
it is. It's always fun
Yeah.
watching their watching the chats pop up saying let's go night 85 and team 85.
Yeah, hopefully we get more for the other drivers as well.
Oh yeah, we definitely will. Hopefully we'll get some more. So congratulations on second place.
Yep, thank you. It was
And,
it was really good, especially after last week, the first race where I finished 3 laps down. So I'll take the second.
Oh yeah, and we'll see you 2 weeks from now in Pocono.
Awesome, thank you guys. I'll see you then.
And Ian, you got a copy?
Hello, yes I do.
Congratulations on finishing first place tonight. Awesome job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just I mean, the track temp got really hot from what DJ was telling me, and you were just
Yeah, I
lighting
think it
up
was
that
around
track.
130. Yeah, I think it was around 130, 140. It certainly felt slick out there.
I bet. Yeah, DJ hopped in real quickly and was explaining how just there's no grip with the primaries, and
Oh yeah.
we were surprised to hear that you were still on the primaries near the on the second half of the race.
Yeah.
So
Well,
nice.
I mean, I just didn't want to take a second pit stop to be honest. I had enough fuel to make it on one stop, and I mean, still ended with like 3 laps of fuel left. So I was like, yeah, no, not worth the risk of like taking the 30, 40 seconds in the pit that would have cost me. So
Yeah. Any what was your race strategy for tonight?
like I said at the beginning of the race, run the car out of fuel, put new tires, and fill it up with fuel, and drive it to the end. So I did that.
Yeah, you did it pretty successfully.
Yep. So just when when I saw the gap growing behind me on the start, I fuel saved and tire saved a
Oh.
little bit. When they started catching back up to me, I just started pushing a little bit harder, and thankfully for me, I didn't need to overwork the tires. When I started pulling a gap, it seemed like Drake burned through his rears probably a little bit. And then, yeah, kind of the rest, I think just keeping my nose clean was 90% of it.
Nice. Yeah, it looked like the two rookies of Drake and Lucas gave you a pretty hard run tonight.
Yeah, I mean, those guys certainly seem fast. Me and Lucas were joking around for, a good portion of the race. So I knew he was catching me, and we were joking around with, McLaren team orders, given recent events. And did not expect it. He didn't mean to accidentally send it up the inside at turn 13 or turn 12, but
Yeah. We saw that happen. We're like, oh look, he's back on the lead lap. So sounds
Yeah,
like you
once
guys
I
had
saw him-
fun.
yeah, once I saw him closing the gap, I was like, oh crap, gotta move out of the way. But,
Anyone you want to give a shout out to or for thank for tonight's race?
yeah, I want to give a shout out to my family members, across the country that are watching this. I think my beautiful fiance who puts up with me doing this week in and week out, and my dog for behaving.
Nice.
Rule of threes.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see you 2 weeks from now in Pocono.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your win tonight. Awesome job driving and successfully executing your race plan.
Well, thank you. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your night.
Thanks. You as well. And that was the top 3 drivers. Cardi in the 59 car, Puntarelli in the 85 car, and Miller in the 48 car. Now, as I said with all the other drivers, or to the drivers after the broadcast, or not after the broadcast, but after the interviews, our next race will not be until August 13th. So we will be taking a 2-week break. We will be back August 13th, right here on CDC TV at 10:17 p.m. Eastern Time is when the green flag drops, or waves, I don't know why I keep saying drops. We will be racing at Pocono, and there will be 60 laps. So until then, I hope you guys, I hope you have a great night and a great 2 weeks of, I guess, your Tuesday nights back. And hopefully you will join us right here at CMC TV. Thank you very much. My name is Takato Timmerman, and I really appreciate you all watching tonight. This was FR Racing's Indy Racing World Series, presented by Rogue Energy. And have a great night. Take care.